You may be expecting someone to introduce me, but I'm not like all the other guys. So, let me introduce myself. I'm Narco, top 1 player in the world for several seasons, and I'm risking my life teaching you how to become a pro player in a matter of days, giving you the most valuable tips and tricks you'll ever find. Sit down, relax, and enjoy. Hello comrades, hello ladies. Today, I'm going to take you with me through some fights, and I want to see if you are capable to make the right decisions. Bear in mind that those thoughts and strategies are made in extremely short time, but my hope is that after watching this, you'll be able to act faster every time you find yourself in a similar situation. Are you ready? Come with me. You need to observe everything. Every little small detail can save your life. The helicopter pilot jumped off towards northeast. I don't know what is in there, but might be something interesting enough to make him leave the helicopter. Right, moving on. This guy was heading towards the same direction as the helicopter pilot, and as you can see, there are some shootings over there. My guess is that he is part of one of those teams, and he didn't want nothing more than joining the fight. Now that I killed him, whoever wins the battle between those two teams will come after me. Need to get ready for that. I prepare mentally for this fight to give my body enough adrenaline for fast movements, high accuracy, sharp eyes and fast decision making. As incredible as it seems for some of you, some people just perform better under pressure, and I'm one of them.
Airdrop incoming. Just ready for upgrade.
You remember when I told you that I need to have sharp eyes? Right now, I can see the position of each one of them. One is in here, one is behind the tree throwing grenades, and the last one is there on the street. That's all I needed to know, for now. Now I must decide which one to engage first. And here he comes, my ninja boy. Quick switching weapons while sliding and hip firing while moving. This way I avoid getting huge amounts of damage, but at the same time I can damage my enemies more than if I was standing still. Maybe one day I'm gonna teach you how to do that as well, with the risk of my enemies watching those same techniques and make my life even more difficult on the battlefield. Let's move on. Now there is one guy behind this tree and the other one somewhere behind this rock. But wait a minute, the guy behind the rock just stopped and I can't see his footsteps on the screen neither, plus there's a smoke grenade. Most probably than not, he stopped to revive his teammate. I can try to knock down this guy near the chip terminal, given the fact that I have cover in case I need it, but he also has, and if I make this fight long enough, the other guy behind the rock will have plenty of time to revive his friend, and then I'll be 1 versus 3, and just a rock to protect myself. On the other hand, if I rush towards the smoke grenade, it may be too late for me to catch them distracted. If you were me, what would you do? A. Attack the guy near the chip terminal, risking the fight to take too long and see yourself in a 1 versus 3 situation. B. Attack the guys on the smoke, risking to be too late and have the enemy revived, which in this case brings you to a 1 versus 3 anyway. Or C. Run now to be able to fight later. think carefully. Pause the video if you need to type your answer on the comments before going any further. Anyways, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. Go on, soldier. If your answer was A, you're wrong. As I've said, fighting this guy will give the other two time enough to get into their feet and attack me from behind, or at least one of them can do so. Meanwhile, the revived one is healing himself. Can you survive in such a situation? Yes, you can, but the risk is very high. You'll die no matter how good you are if you take unnecessary risks. If your answer was B, congratulations, you've done the right choice. Now, let's say that in the worst case scenario he managed to revive him. What would you do next? Well, in here you have two choices. If this one is standing on his feet, he will most probably run and heal, while the other one will come after you. If so, you lock him first and then take care of the other two. The other scenario will be if this guy is standing on his feet, but instead of running and healing, he's rushing you together with his teammate. In this case, you make sure you first hit the guy that just got revived, slide to the left or to the right and knock down the other one. Or if they're very close from each other, you don't need to waste time sliding, just give him one bullet and send him back on the ground, and then shoot the other one without pausing. I hope you understood why it is important to rush those two instead of the other one. And finally, we have option C. It's not bad if you choose to run, but as I've said, only run if you're sure you have less than 50% chance to survive. Because if you run and let go to a good chance to take out a squad, in the future, it may cost you more because you may not get the same chance twice. C is an option, but not in this case. I've always said, and I'll always say, don't be afraid to push yourself, because success is what happens after you have survived all your mistakes. For as long as you learn from them, you're not wasting your time. With that being said, let's move on to the next scenario. Right, in front of me, I can see two players, but they seem to be distracted by some shooting occurring behind me on the mountains. I'm expecting to see a full squad over here, but so far, I can only see two, and I'm willing to take this fight before their other teammates come close, if there are any. I got shot once, but I'm not worried about that. What I want is those guys to engage the other ones in the mountain, and then I'll give them a surprise attack.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Notice that there is an enemy coming on a snowboard. If I'm going to attack, it must be now or never. But before that, I want you to notice something. See that I have a fast ADS mode on my SMG. Most people use it wrong. Well, not wrong, but they make use of it unnecessarily sometimes. If you're gonna face two enemies at the same time, then yes, it's better to activate it before you engage. But if you're gonna face one and then the rest of the team, then only activate him after you knock the first one down. If you're a ninja player and you're rushing into a squad, most probably than not you're gonna attack the target that can be eliminated faster, or the enemy which is distracted, thinking that the only kills he has so far are a couple of bots and his life is over. If so, knock him down and activate the fast ADS after, to have more chances to survive fighting against the rest of the squad. Soldiers, my mission ends here. My second YouTube channel is now on. This channel will be dedicated exclusively for live streams only. Go ahead and press that follow button if you want to see some real action. The link is in the description. I was Narco. #1 in the world for several seasons. Let me know if you have enjoyed my tips and tricks to bring you more.
Safe zone is collapsing.
Cheers, mate.